leave Manly. We saw Gus last night confirm that the Bulldogs won't be pursuing him. Can we just get your thoughts on that decision as well and why that is the case?
Yeah, it was obviously a bit of a surprise to everyone, but yeah, I think Gus is pretty much covered in what he said last night, and we're really happy with how we're going here. Toby's doing a good job, and we've got some young developing halves on their way up. So yeah, we're going to stick to our plan and wish him all the best.
We were only speaking last week about how highly you view Toby, that this is a really big reflection of just what the club thinks about him.
Yeah, he's doing well. I think he played his 50th game the other week, and at the moment he's got a big responsibility with Birdo not being in the team, and thought he did a good job last week. So yeah, he's got a really good opportunity at the moment, and we're supporting him in that. And we've got a number of good young kids coming through that are going to push their claims to play first grade in the future as well. So yeah, it's good times ahead.
Just on that, Sarah, how big are the next couple of weeks for Toby? Like you say, Birdo's out. It's Toby's sort of team, I guess, to run for the next few weeks.
Yeah, well, we're not worried about the next few weeks. We're just worried about this week. He's got it's a big assignment going down to Shark Park and playing against a consistent top four opposition. And we feel like we've got a team that can go down there and have a real good crack. And Toby's a big part of that, so it's a really good opportunity for him.
How's his right foot? Like, obviously missing Birdo kick for 1,000 and something. I think it's a record the other day. Picking up the slack from Birdo not being there. I mean, what have you made of his kicking game? Like, obviously his running game, I think in that Belmore game was outstanding, but to kick when you're on the back foot last week for a kilometre.
Yeah, thought he did an outstanding job last week, and we're going to have to share the load there. Obviously Reed kicks out of there a little bit, and Toby did the majority last week, and Bailey sort of warmed into the role, and he'll have to take a bit of responsibility there this week as well. But thought Toby last week in trying conditions, and we're on the back foot a lot of the time, and thought he did a great job finishing our sets. But our set ends tomorrow are going to be super important. Looks like it's going to rain, and becomes really important in those conditions. And yeah, he's doing a good job. He's doing a lot of extras. He's the last one off the field at the moment, and whenever you're doing that, you put yourself in a really good position.
With Daly not coming, does the club ramp up discussions with Toby about his future?
We're not honestly not worried about that at the moment. I'd leave that to Gus and Toby's manager. My job's to try and help Toby become a better footballer every day, and Toby's job is to become a better footballer every day and perform on the weekend. So Toby and I think are just worried about those things at the moment, and we'll let the other stuff take care of itself.
Would you personally like to see him at the club long term though?
Oh, of course, I love coaching these guys, the whole squad. Things change over time and people move here and there, but Toby's been a big addition to our team since he got down here probably 18 months ago, and he's a really popular member of our squad, and we love having him here. So, as I said, that sort of stuff sorts itself out, and we leave that to Gus and managers, and Toby concentrates on footy, and I'll concentrate on preparing the team.
Understandably, it's something that we've spoken to all the coaches about this week. Trent Robinson was saying yesterday that as a coach you have to do your obligation and look at whether a player like Cherry Evans is right for your club. Was there a temptation there to look at Cherry Evans?
Oh, it happened that quick. Like we're a 6-day turnaround, trying to recover from a Parramatta game and get ready for a Sharks game, which is an opportunity we're really excited about. So, I saw the news on Monday night and we didn't think too much of it, and Gus squashed it yesterday. So it hasn't been a talking point here. We're preparing for a really exciting game tomorrow.
Just on the game, Dogs have had a few really good wins so far, but with respect to them, this is against a potential top four opponent. Is it the biggest test of the season so far for the Dogs? Yeah,
I think so. I think it's something we're excited about. I think Cronulla have been a really consistent team the last few years, and consistently been in and around that top four position, and that's where we want to get to. So even though we're a little bit under strength this weekend, we're really excited about the opportunity to go down to Cronulla and put our best foot forward and have a real crack.
You mentioned Bronson Sherry's return to Shark Park too. I'm sure it's been a long time and he's been through a lot since then, but I'm sure some memories will come playing back to him, do you think?
Yeah, I think he's pretty excited about it, but Bronson's done really well on just managing his emotions and his excitement over the last 18 months, and I'm sure he's excited for the opportunity. We've got a number of guys from the Shire here who it's a bit of a home game for him, so he's one of those guys, and he's scored some pretty cool tries down there, so I'll be pretty happy if he scores one of them tomorrow night.
I read somewhere yesterday, Ciraldo, I think the Bulldogs have been 4-0 since 1993. Given the adversity you've dealt with the past few weeks, just how big would it be for this club to knock off a team like Cronulla and achieve something you haven't done for 32 years?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool stat, but it means nothing if we don't win this weekend, and we're not worried about what we've done the first 3 weeks. It's all about preparing for this game, and it's been a short preparation, but the way they guys trained last night, really impressed with the intensity and the detail that they're turning up with and preparing with every day, and it's going to give us a good chance to go down there and perform tomorrow night. But we're under no illusions. It's going to be a really hard game. Cronulla are a really good team. You've added some strike with Adam Fanua-Blake there this year, so they're going to be top 4 team again. And after this weekend, we'll really know where we're at.
1993 is a long time ago, Ciraldo. What were you doing in 1993?
I was in year 3. Not doing much, probably kicking a footy around, dreaming of being in positions like this. So yeah, we're really excited again. To be in this position. We're excited that we started the year well, but you don't win comps in March.
How are those injured boys tracking?
Yeah, they're good. They're all probably pretty much back after the bye. I think we've got Sharks, then Knights, and then a bye. So hopefully we'll get Karaz, Birdo, and Kickout back after that.
Did you see the street party last week and the DJ? I think it was in a shopping trolley. Feels like the fans are truly believing in what you're doing.
Yeah, I was disappointed I didn't get to be part of it up there because it looked like a lot of fun. He was playing some pretty cool tracks as well, and that's what I love about this club. It's just got a different energy, and it's pretty cool. So we always look at that sort of stuff and get inspired by that, and hopefully in turn the way we play can inspire our fans.
Ciro, just one on Connor Tracy is obviously someone who spent a lot of time at Shark Park. He came here looking to make a first grade spot his own. He's done that as well at fullback. Can you just speak to, I guess, his journey, in his time at the club here to where he is now?
Oh, he's one of those guys who love coaching. He's just the way he turns up and puts his body on the line every week. It's probably the epitome of our team at the moment. Just turn up, give it all every week, and he's one of those guys that the boys love being around. He's just such a good character, and we're stoked that he's part of our club, and I'm sure he's another one that's excited to go down to Shark Park tomorrow night.
Cameron, you mentioned you've got a few players. Shark Park's a home game, but you started your own footy career there, and you also went back. I remember you had that horrible injury in 2008. What are your sort of memories of Shark Park? I suppose mixed emotions.
Yeah, I tried to block that out, so thanks for bringing that up. That's all right. I love going down there. It's funny, I drop the kids to school and have to drive past there, so it's been a bit awkward this week, trying to make sure it doesn't look like I'm spying. But I love going there. I've been going there and playing there since I was 11 years old, and it's always special, and family's always around. So but it's only special when you win. So that's all we're focused on tomorrow night, just preparing for that and making sure we have a good performance and hopefully come away with 2 points.
Is Crichton 100%? Because he looked like he stayed down a bit. It seemed to be a bit better last week.
Yeah, well, he got a sort of tackle around his leg there that sort of kept him down for a bit, and he struggled to come back from that. But he's one of a number of guys that probably carrying injuries, even though it's only leading into round 4 and little niggles along the way. But he trained really well last night. He's looking a lot better, and can't wait to see him go tomorrow.